Hey guys, welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're going to do the challenge mode for this week, which is called Primitive. It says, I'm afraid all of the electronic equipment has short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. So I believe this will be similar to the no electronic equipment challenge that I've been doing on my channel for a while now. But I have allowed myself to use boards in the vans. I at least allow myself to turn on the breaker. Sometimes I use lights in the map. Let's see what else, oh no, this just looks like they gave me the tripods. Okay. And I currently have a cat that is trying to climb up my keyboard. This is my new cat Nugget, everybody, if you haven't met her yet. We got her a couple weeks ago, and she's a sweetie, but she's trying to be a little problem right now. Now she's gonna give me a love nibble. Alrighty. But let's see. For challenge mode, we don't have to do all the objectives, you just have to get the ghost right. And so we're just gonna focus on that. We have Katiana West. Thank God they gave us sanity pills. I wonder how much sanity pill restoration we have. But let's go ahead and grab smudge stick, lighter. I'm gonna take it a glow stick so we can check for fingerprints, but all we have to work with is all the non-electronic equipment. Let's go see if the breaker is on. As they might have turned that off for no electronic equipment, but we'll see. Because yeah, whenever I do this challenge, I let myself, at least for sure, turn on the breaker. So that I can check for certain ghost abilities, like with the Djinn. But I also think recently I've been letting myself use lights in the map because I consider it not to be, you know, electronic equipment. But we'll see if the developers are mean. Ha, yes! They are, in fact, mean. Okay, breaker is broken. So unfortunately, if we do have a Djinn, we have absolutely no way to test for it. So that's like first complaint about this challenge is they've made it so that you can't really test for Djinns. But I don't know if they've given us any evidence to work with. Trouble is, our sanity is going to be dropping kind of quickly. So I might actually want to go grab a candle and hold that, because if you're holding a lit candle, that will prevent sanity drain from being in the dark. Did I hear a door touch? We have a hiding spot there. You can hide over here. We do have a Ouija board. Probably won't use it. There's also a rib cage right here. Let's grab that. We'll stay. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this here. Let's go grab the candle so that we can hopefully keep our sanity up a little bit longer in case we do need it. At least until I find the ghost room. So they gave us candles, right? Yes. Because the really nice thing about doing challenge mode is you don't have to provide the equipment. They provide it for you, so if you die, you don't lose anything. So it's actually a very nice way, because if you do this 3 times, you do get a very large payout, and it's great. So kind of low risk, high reward. And depending on the week, you know, it could be challenge isn't that bad. Okay, so far Ghost is being really quiet. So it's kind of a problem. Let's just keep looking for it. Wonder what Ghost activity is set to. I have a feeling it's low because Ghost be doing nothing. Watch it be a shade. Yeah, that is kind of an issue. I might want to let my sanity drop a little bit more. If I'm still at basically 100% sanity, the ghosts might not be very active. So ghosts do get more active as you lose sanity. Hello? Mr. Ghosty. Oh, wait, there's a plate right here. Okay, I don't know what that sound was. It just threw something. Okay, yeah, so we got some plates thrown. But it all seems like it's on that side of the kitchen, so it could have touched it through the wall from the master bedroom. So, are you in here? Mr. Ghosty, are you in here? I heard another throw, but I don't know what it was. Was it in the bathroom? Okay, I'm still not hearing a lot. Come on, Ghosty. Blow out the candle. Okay, nope, that was in the kitchen again. So that was definitely a plate. So maybe this is actually the ghost room? It's hard to say, because it could be interacting with things through the wall. But definitely just threw another plate. So let's go ahead and at least throw this down. Let's go grab I think ghostwriting book is like the only, I don't know if we have any evidence actually. that is one of the struggles is if like they don't tell you what you're working with, so we may or may not have any evidence. We just gotta kind of try and see if we can get it. If the ghost ever throws the book without writing in it, we can know we're not gonna get ghost writing. Hopefully it's not zero evidence. That'd be really rude, honestly. Because doing no evidence with no electronic equipment sounds like a nightmare. Even I wouldn't want to do that. Let's try and test to see where the ghost is. Unless it's a wraith, in which case this is going to be the worst test ever. But if it steps into the salt, we immediately know it can't be a wraith, and we'll hopefully kind of have a little bit of an idea of where the ghost is. I didn't hear, did I hear a puff of air? Because candles will go out on their own if they're just on for a long time. If the ghost actually blows it out, you'll hear an audible puff of air. Or blow of air, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But I didn't hear that, but I also was talking, so you know. Could be, I just distracted myself. So let's go ahead and take in some more glow sticks. We'll kind of light up this area. We can use glow sticks to check for fingerprints. If the ghost interacts with anything it can leave fingerprints on. But it can also be used. Okay, so that was definitely the ghost blowing it out, because I don't know exactly what the timer is for candles going out, but that was way too soon for it to have been it just going out by itself. So yeah, there's definitely a ghosty here. So let's grab you. Pick up those. Okay, so might go grab the other salt too. But leave this where I can easily find it. Because yeah, if it never ever steps in the salt, it could very well be a wraith. Trouble is, the best way to test for a wraith is to put out like a line of salt right next to a motion sensor, but we do not have motion sensors, so we're just gonna have to hope that we get lucky, that if it is not a wraith, that it does step in the salt piles. We're just gonna lay it all the way, like just absolutely cover this kitchen in salt. It's gonna be insane. Very unhealthy amounts of salt. We're just gonna throw that down everywhere. So yeah, blew out that candle again. No ghost writing. Oh, there we go. Not a wraith. There's the footsteps. Cool, cool, cool. So immediately we know it cannot be wraith because wraiths cannot step in salt. What else can I do to test this ghost before getting hunted? It doesn't feel like it's throwing a whole lot, so it's probably not a poltergeist. We really don't have a way to test for a mirror though, because if we don't have lights, I think the mirror can still use its ability. So even if the power is off, you should still be able to like toggle light switches and get the mirror ability. But my best way to test for the mirror is to turn on a light and see if it roams away. We can't really do that because we don't have any lights on. Okay, stepping in salt still. Cause yeah, at this point we might just want to let our sanity drop and see, number one, what hunting range the ghost has. Number two, see if it has any like weird speed during the hunts. So far I'm not seeing anything on here that looks like it might be EMF 5. Because to look for EMF 5, you're looking for jumps in 4 to 5. Because if you see a jump of 4 to 5, there's a high chance that it's EMF 5 unless there is a ghost event or a hunt starting, or some ghosts, like the twins and the poltergeist, can create something that looks like EMF 5 that is not actually EMF 5. Luckily, twins have EMF 5, so that one kind of works together, because it could have been EMF 5 or a twin interaction, but either way, you'll get it right. But like a poltergeist, if it does a polter throw, or it throws more than one object at once, that can create a spike of something greater than 4 that's not actually EMF 5. If you see anything that's above a jump of 5, that cannot be EMF 5, because how the activity monitor works is that it shows the true EMF value -1 plus or -1. So EMF 5 can only show up on the activity chart as either 3, 4, or 5, if that makes sense. It's a whole thing. It's a whole freaking thing. But we can easily do an on-Rio test, I would say, because we can get a whole bunch of candles in there. If it ever uses a crucifix underneath a lit candle, it cannot be an Onryo. If we are in hunting range and it just seems to repeatedly blow out candles without hunting, it's a pretty good indicator that it is an Onryo. Where in the hell? Oh, right, it's by this one. So let's get the lighter. I'm gonna carry one of these glow sticks so I have a little bit of a source of light. Let's get these candles lit up. Still no sign of ghost writing. Hopefully the ghost hasn't moved. Can you give me a sign? Where are you? Are you near? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Okay, so I heard the puff of air, so the ghost is in fact still here. The lighter does count as a fire source for the Onryo, but it does not prevent sanity drain when you're holding it. So it does not prevent sanity drain like a candle, but the Onryo will blow it out and count it as like a... Okay, well there's a ghost. But also, it just toggled a light switch. Does that mean the light switch was on? Because if the ghost toggled... Yeah, the ghost just turned it on. Right? Yeah. So if it turned that on, even if the power is off, it can't be a mare. Mares cannot turn on light switches. So we're gonna put that there. Gonna make sure this is kind of more on top of one of our candles. Let's put it on that one. Let's see, and that was a singing ghost event. Ooh, actually, I need to go check. Okay, through something. I think we're safe to rule out shade, because I was still around approximately 90% sanity. So, here's a good example. Ghost event. It's a jump in, what, 7? So, too high to be true EMF, or too high to be EMF 5, obviously, but that's from the ghost event. But yeah, so shade is very unlikely to do a ghost event at high sanity, so I would say that's probably not a shade. It didn't, so, yeah, I would say not an Oni either, because we got hit by the ghost event. Onis will drain approximately 20% sanity when they hit you with a ghost event. If we were at around like 90-ish, we lost 10%, which is a normal ghost, so not an Oni. Fortunately, can't really do an easy phantom test. Because the easiest way to tell a phantom is take a photo of it during a ghost event and see if it disappears immediately. But luckily, we can check for the phantom blink during hunt, so if it appears more invisible for longer, then we can know it's a phantom. Let's see. Blown out candles. If it would just smack on this, I could look for fingerprints, but it hasn't done that yet. Let's see, has it thrown my book at all? Actually, I'm gonna move this book so that's kind of more in line with my crucifix, so that I can tell if the ghost actually does throw it, since the ghost cannot throw or interact with the crucifixes aside from, you know, burning them up. Okay, but it's also throwing things. Again, not enough that I think it's a poltergeist. Okay, it is blowing out candles a lot. So the Onryo is more likely to blow out candles, but keep in mind, any ghost can blow out candles. So I don't think that really means much yet, but we'll keep it in mind. Let's see, one singing ghost event. Oh, it knocked at a window. Where was it? Which window? Oh god, I don't know which window it was. Oh, heck yeah. Guys, we actually get some evidence. Okay. So we do have fingerprints. Unfortunately, could very well be a mimic. Because again, I don't know how much evidence we actually have turned on. Hypothetically, if we have all evidence, the mimic would give freezing temps, which I'm not seeing, but I don't know yet if we can fully rule that out, because I have no idea how much evidence we have on. Still nothing that looks like EMF 5. Because for all I know, we could just have one evidence. Like, we don't, I really do not know. We'll kind of have to try and figure that out. To get that on. So yeah, I think at this point, it's probably best if we just, get hunted. Let's see. Okay, Onryo is no longer an option. Okay. So, like I said, the fact that it's just blowing out candles a lot was just a coincidence. We'll kind of keep an eye out on fingerprints, because we can check for Obake fingerprints. Heard the light switch toggle again? What light switch was that? Sounded kind of off away from us. Was it this one? I have no idea. It's actually very important. I swear I heard a light switch toggle though. Because if it did not leave fingerprints on whatever light switch it just toggled, it's an Obake. So like, it's actually very, very important. Oh. Oh. This might very well be, because it's still in this area. Oh, unless it might have toggled this? I'm not sure if fingerprints can be left on that, actually. Oof. Oof, that's rough. I actually don't know. Like, I would like to believe it would leave fingerprints on this, but I don't know. I really don't. So unfortunately, because yeah, the Obake is the only ghost with fingerprints that has a 25% chance of not leaving fingerprints behind when it interacts with a valid object. It also has an ability to reduce the amount of time that the fingerprints are visible. So if you're not playing with custom difficulty, the default time that fingerprints are left behind is 2 minutes. But the Obake can randomly use an ability to cut whatever time is left on the timer in half, and it can use that more than once on the same fingerprints. So like, fingerprints could end up disappearing within like 20-ish seconds, like at any point before 2 minutes had passed. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, I think it touched that one as well. So yeah, I don't think it can leave fingerprints on those lamps, which is annoying. But that's okay. Yeah, I'd really like to check for more fingerprints, but it seems that fingerprints really don't get left behind on those lamps, from what I can tell. Because the likelihood of the Obake using that ability twice is kind of slim, so I would say probably it's just, it can't leave fingerprints on that. I'm gonna go check my sanity. Let's see where we're at, if we're anywhere close to getting into hunting range. Let's see. Ghost was roaming a little bit, but not a heck of a lot. If it ever changes rooms, we know it can't be a Goryo. Okay, but we're at 60-ish% sanity, so if it... Let me see, who's on here? I have a suspicion it's not a demon, because I feel like a demon would have already early hunted us, because they can hunt naturally at 70% sanity, but they also have a rare ability to hunt at any sanity. So I would say probably not demon, given that it hasn't done it yet. I would say no, absolutely no to Hantu, because if we only have one evidence turned on, the Hantu will be guaranteed to show freezing temps. The fact we are not seeing freezing temps, but we found fingerprints, tells me it cannot be a Hantu. We still don't know exactly how much evidence we have turned on, but if we do not have freezing temps, it cannot be a Hantu. We unfortunately cannot check for orbs, which is the best way to identify a mimic, but oh well. Come on. I need you to interact with something, my baby. Come on, Mr. Ghost Man. Give me a sign. You stupid ghost. Okay. What was that now? Did you throw a plate? I think that was just one item. So I think it was that plate getting thrown, and then it kind of hit that, and then the counter. When did you throw the plate over here? Excuse you. Actually, excuse you. It's like, it sounded a little weird, like, so two interactions can be kind of hard to identify sometimes, because if you get like a plate that gets thrown on the wall, it could bounce off the wall and then hit multiple things on the way down. Oh, door touch, go, 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 go. Obake? Obake? Obake! Oh my god, I actually think it's an obake? Wait. What's happening? What? Oh, it was this door! I was gonna say, what the hell? Okay. Maybe, was it this door the whole time? I just heard it knock at a window though too, right? Hang on. Hang on. So yeah, it was probably that door and then this window out here, so not obake. I was panicking because I couldn't find fingerprints. I'm hoping fingerprint chance is at 100%, because the developers could actually play us a little bit. If they have like fingerprint chance set to like 50%. But I think it was just interacting with this door, and that's why I wasn't seeing fingerprints over here. I was so convinced though. But no, it looks like normal fingerprints. I just heard the light switch again. Where the hell was that? Was it the lamp again? Yeah, I think it was the lamp again. God, that's rude. These lamps are very, very mean. Making me think I'm gonna get fingerprints. Okay, still no hunt. We should be getting close to normal hunting range. So let us see. Do we have any late hunters? No. Unless the mimic is, of course, mimicking a late hunter, but... It's like, okay, yeah, we're about to dip below 50%. So all of the ghosts on here should be able to hunt now. In just a second. We still have only had one ghost event, so that's kind of annoying, because the best way to tell a banshee would be to see if you get a lot of singing ghost events. It's not always a guarantee that if you have a ghost doing a lot of singing ghost events that it's a banshee. It's just banshees are more likely to do singing ghost events. They can do other ghost events as well, and I've had a lot of other ghosts do a lot of singing ghost events, but... It's actually, okay. Crying ghost event, hello. So I'm trying to think, actually, okay, normal fingerprint. So Obake can leave like a double, whoa, whoa. Okay, so that is 3 ghost events, only 1 has been singing, so I think it's unlikely that it's a banshee. Let's go ahead and rule that out. I am being hunted. Okay, it's not a phantom. Okay, so now we have a minute and a half before it can hunt again. But I'd say that was definitely blinking way too rapidly to be a phantom. Did start hunting from over here though, so that was kind of oh wait, where did it spawn? No, it was still in the kitchen area when I did that ghost event, right? So was it kind of interesting that it did start from like right here? Trying to think if it sounded quiet at all. The hunt was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be, so I needed to get further away from me during a hunt so that I can see if it's a myling or not. Because a myling will sound, its footsteps and its hunting noise will sound a lot quieter than other ghosts, but it can sometimes be kind of hard if the ghost is too close to you. So we're gonna kind of listen for that again. Oh, when did you eat that? When? Okay, Ghost is blowing out candles over there. Okay, it's still in the kitchen. It still has never moved rooms. It's just that one hunt was a little suspicious where it did start from outside the ghost room. And it hadn't been there at the end of its ghost event, right? Because the Goryo can go outside of its room if it's teleporting to you for a ghost event, because all ghosts do that. Oh my god. Am I wrong about something? I think I'm wrong about something. This ghost is following us, for sure. So either Banshee or Phantom. I swear it didn't look like Phantom Blink, though, but maybe? I just couldn't tell because it's so very dark, so maybe we should set up some more candles. And try and make, like, a ghost runway. Because that was very suspicious. That it started hunting right on top of us. So it could be a Banshee that's kind of tricking us. I need to make sure it's not actually Phantom Blink. So yeah, let's make a ghost runway. Gotta make it go down the catwalk. Go, 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 go. Because something's not adding up. Because most ghosts will not follow you around. I would say it's definitely not a Goryo. Because it's moving around way too much. Because it did not do a ghost event before hunting right on top of me. So, like, that is hella sus, to say the least. Let's grab another smudgy stick. I need to make sure to see it for long enough during the hunt. Just to make sure. The fuck? You can do that? Alright. I had tried to pick that up, and apparently you can light those things on the ground. Good to know, good to know. Oh, that is a singing ghost event. Banshee? Banshee? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and protect myself. If it's trying to spawn on top of us, I'm gonna have this for protection. Just doop, right there. So I need you to come down. Oh, actually, because if I want to lead it down the runway, I would want it to start hunting from over here. But I don't want it right on top of me. So let's do this. Okay. Okay. Still normal fingerprints, but it's definitely, so, okay. It's moving around way too much to be a Goryo. God, that noise still scares me. Okay. Actually, maybe bring that further back. Because I actually do want it to hunt. And it seems like grace period is pretty long, so I should be able to run away in time. Gotta make sure everything's still lit. Because I'm kind of leaning towards Banshee now, just because I want to say it was not Phantom Blink, but it was hard to tell with just like one single glow stick. It just seemed like it was blinking pretty rapidly. All right, Ghosty, come on, hunt me. I want you to do it. Hunt me, you stupid ghost. Oh, light switch. Where was that? I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, that's definitely... Wait. That didn't look like Phantom Blink, so it's just a Banshee. I want to go with Banshee. Let's get out of here. That was my last smudge stick because of that other one. Unfortunately, was brutally murdered. So. Oh. And I did get. Yeah, I can't even do the other two objectives. I mean, I guess technically I could take sanity pills, but I don't think it's gonna help me. It definitely was following us around. I don't think that was Phantom Blink. It was very rapid blinking. So Banshee, even though it didn't do, yeah, fascinating. Okay. Because, yeah, it was just weird that it did not do a very high amount of singing ghost events. It was kind of a weird Banshee, but it was classic that it was following me around for sure. Like, it spawned right on top of me. So it was definitely either Wraith, Phantom, or Banshee, because those are the 3 that will come to your location. But obviously couldn't have been a Wraith because we got fingerprints. The other possibility was that it could have been a Mimic copying the ghost, but the fact that it, like, never changed behavior significantly kind of made me believe it wasn't a Mimic. But could have gotten duped. But there's our first one. There's 1 out of 3, so you gotta do that 3 times. I would like to see, though. I would like to see. So if we had Banshee, what it was, so Banshee has fingerprints, dots, and ghost orbs. Okay, so we have no way of knowing if we had dots or ghost orbs. So we could have had all evidence on. That actually does not help me. Cool. All right, so we gotta go back to Ridge View. Right? I'm doing this on the correct map? Yes, wonderful. All right. Let's go back in. Because, yeah, that is the problem. That was both electronic evidence, so we still don't actually know if all evidence is turned on or not. I'm hoping it is. I'm really hoping. All right. Actually, I think going in with the lighter and candle is probably smarter. We got William Garcia. Let's go see if we can find, oh wait, but then it's too quiet of a ghost. Never mind, let's take in smudge stick, glow stick. So I want my sanity to drop to at least 90% so we can get some kind of activity. Hopefully this ghost is easier. Maybe, I might I know where the ghost is. I was gonna say, I might figure out where the ghost is and then drop my sanity. And get hunted, like, right off the bat. Like, let's set up for, I believe that was in here. It sounded like nice spoon getting thrown. Let's set up for an Onryo test. But then I'm gonna drain my sanity in, like, increments, assuming they gave us another, Ouija board. We can use that. No sign of EMF 5. Let's grab some candles. Let's go put these in. Because now that I kind of have an idea of what we're doing, and try and speed this up just a little bit. Door touch. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Door, 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 door. Which door? Show me door. It sounded like it was over here. Okay. Ooh, nice. We got fingerprints again. Could be a demon, actually. Okay, but so ghost. Did you just touch the door again? I swear I heard another door touch. Was it that door again? Could have been. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the candles down here. Let's go check the activity board. See if we see any EMF 5 spikes. So far, definite no. But that doesn't mean that these aren't EMF 5, because like I said, EMF 5 can show up as either 3, 4, or 5 spikes. Oh wait, those are only 2. I can count, I know math, just kidding. Those can't be EMF 5 because they're too low. I know my own system, I promise. Oh, lordy. Hey, in my defense, it's Monday morning, I'm tired, it's a whole thing. Cause yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've actually posted any playthroughs on YouTube. I've been focusing more on just getting guide videos out. But I figured these weekly challenges will be a kind of a nice little way to like get back into posting more regularly on YouTube. But also, wait, where'd you just throw a plate? Or is that a mug? I definitely just heard a throw that sounded like a plate. Oh, light switch? Well, shit. Well, shit. It's an obake. Okay, oh my god, this is like the most perfect example ever. Normal fingerprint, obake fingerprint. So you see how it's like kind of doubled? Oh, hell yeah. Easy, let's go. Unless it's a mimic, could honestly still be a mimic. Ooh, what does obake have? Let's see. Obake would have EMF 5. And what's its other one? Ghost orbs? Okay, we can't check for ghost orbs. Any chance I can see an EMF 5 spike? Oh, yes! Okay, so it's a... You see how it goes from 3 to 7 without a ghost event? That is usually EMF 5, because that's a jump in 4. We're looking for jumps in 4 or 5 that are not caused by a ghost event. Because that's probably EMF 5, so I'm thinking all evidence is probably turned on. Let's go. Because if we have EMF 5, that immediately rules out the chance of it being a mimic. Easy peasy. So I have a feeling it's all evidence, or at bare minimum, 2 evidence, so that's good. Easy. Easy peasy. We got lucky. We got lucky. That one was a speed run. Alright. Next up, we just need to do it one more time. God, obakes can be fun. They kind of suck on no evidence because their shapeshifting ability can be really hard to see sometimes, and it's kind of terrible. But anyways, let's go find us a ghost. Hopefully we get another easy one. So we got Lisa Taylor now. Okay. Let's go. So if we get lucky and get fingerprints again, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. Okay. Any sign of ghosty? We still have an Ouija board, so we can use that to drain our sanity if we want to get hunted. But for now, I would just like to find the ghost. Quick, sing it a song. It's beautiful. Did the ghost like my song? I still don't hear anything. Where are you? Just kidding. Excuse you? What did you just throw? I think there's a ghost down here. Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Oh, you just touched that. Because I definitely heard this, so no fingerprints. Because the ghost can leave fingerprints on the breaker panel. So I'd say either it's an obake again, or it's just not fingerprints, but we definitely got a ghost down here. So let's go grab candles, crucifixes, the works, you know. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and put down a ghostwriting book first. So far I haven't seen my breath, so probably, maybe not freezing temps, but that can be a little bit delayed sometimes. No sign of EMF 5 yet. Let's take down these guys, and one of those. How's our sanity? 97%, perfect. Still super high. But it did throw something in the same room as us, so I'd say it's probably not a shade. The shades are not supposed to be able to throw things in the same room, and obviously if you're in a basement, there are no other rooms that the shade could have been in and like interacted with an item through the wall, so I think we're good to rule that out. But let's put that down, unless it's bugged. I've had it bugged several times. Put that down, go get some candles, kind of light it up in here just a smidgen so we can actually see. But I'm gonna go ahead and rule out fingerprints. We're banking on the assumption that it is, in fact, all evidence. Hopefully I'm not wrong. So otherwise it's very, very, very dangerous to rule out evidence. Okay, got more throws. Where did my other crucifix go? Or book go? What did I put down? I can't see. Ah! Okay, it's throwing quite a bit of stuff. Haven't heard more than one object thrown at once yet, so still may or may not be a poltergeist. Though a poltergeist would have fingerprints, so, you know, that checks out. Just a 3 spike, so that could be EMF 5, or it could have been caused by, like, an interaction, because a throw can show up as, 2, no, 1, 2, or 3, there we go. Let's go ahead and put some salt down, because if it steps in the salt, we can immediately rule out Wraith. I don't like not having lights in the map. This makes it a lot more difficult, but hey, that's what makes it a challenge, right? Go ahead and throw that down. Put the salt down. What else am I holding? Oh, more salt. Okay. Oh, hey, ghostwriting, ghostwriting. Nice, okay. Fascinating, fascinating. So that rules out Wraith, right? Yeah, so I don't need to worry. Honestly, I'm thinking it might be a good time to get hunted. Because Revenant, Moroi, Diogen, and Thay are easiest to identify from their hunting speed. Or Revenant will be slow out of line of sight and then super fast if it ever detects you or sees you. Moroi gets faster as you lose sanity. Thay starts off fast, gets slower as you spend more time around it, so it ages. Diogen will be fast far away from you. You can't hide from Diogens. It'll just come bulleting towards you, but then once it gets near you, it gets a lot slower. But then if it's normal speed, we know it's either Mare or Spirit. Spirit, the easiest way to test for it is to smudge it and see how long it takes for it to hunt. Because if it takes, if it hunts before 3 minutes had passed, it can't be a Spirit. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go and trigger a hunt. Let's see what its speed is. If I just do hide and seek, that shouldn't drain sanity, I believe. Oh god, it's been a while since I've tested for that. So yeah, if I do hide and seek, it won't drain sanity, and then we can kind of see if it sounds slow-ish, because a Moroi will be really slow right now. Thay would still be pretty fast, because we've only spent a little bit of time in the ghost room. So yeah, let's go do this. Let's go find a hiding spot. Actually, I kind of like my piano slash, yeah, the piano spot. I think that's a good idea. We're gonna have one here in case it is a Diogen, because then we will need to get out of our hiding spot ASAP, and that's always good to have a backup. Let's get our glow stick, and I would like to hold that, actually. There we go. Hide and seek. Okay. So we're looking at either Spirit or Mare. It's normal speed. So let's smudge it, and oh, I don't have a smudge timer ready to go. Ah, crap. Where's my phone? I need to get my smudge timer ready to go. I forgot to turn it on. Hey, I'm over here. Oh, and the hunt's over. Shit. Did I just... Oh, actually, it's probably not a good time to do a spirit test, because I might not be low enough sanity, actually. Well, let us see. Let us see. Oh, yeah. No, that's not low enough. Crap, I should have drained some sanity first. But let me get the smudge timer going. So let me get this up real fast. Because, yeah, Moroi at this sanity would be a lot slower. A Thay should have been faster. Diogen obviously would have just run to our hiding spot without any mercy, basically. So it's clearly not a Diogen. But we can take this time to go spend more time in the ghost room, because if it is a Thay, it will get slower. Because there is a chance that we did spend enough time around the ghost to have aged it to make it sound like it's normal speed. I don't believe so, because I feel like at this point it still would have been faster. But we can always check. It's better safe than sorry. Because if it does end up getting slower, it's a Thay. We could try and get, like, the Mare's ability. I need more light. Oh, yeah, there's my other candle. I was gonna say, I should have more than one candle. So we're gonna turn that on and see if it, like, roams away, switches it off at some point. Because that could be a sign that it is a mare. And with the power off, mares can still do the, like, light blowing event that they're more likely to do than other ghosts. But even then, again, any ability that a ghost is, like, more likely to do can lead you astray. Because, like, for example, when we're doing it with the Banshee, it only did 1 or 2 singing ghost events out of, like, 4 of them, I believe. And so it didn't scream Banshee until it started, like, following me around, and it obviously couldn't have been a phantom. And so the more likely abilities can be a little misleading sometimes. Okay, just touch that again. It sure is, it is throwing a lot. Spirit would have EMF 5 though. Haven't seen any EMF 5 on the activity board yet. So let's go see what our sanity's at. There's also a mare can early hunt at 60% sanity if the lights are off in its room. I'm not sure if they fixed it. I know it used to be that even if the breaker was broken, the mare would still be, like, count lights on if the light switch was actually toggled. I don't know if that was ever fixed or not, or if it was always intended. I don't even know. But we'll keep that in mind. But if it does early hunt, automatically we know it's a mare, because a spirit cannot early hunt. So if we can just drain our sanity a little bit faster, that'd be great. Get that lit up again. Door touch. More door touch. Do I still have a glow stick down here? Am I holding a glow stick? No, where did my glow stick go? Because I do want to make sure I check for fingerprints again. Just because... Am I holding... Yeah, I'm holding 2 smudgies. Because on the off chance... Oh no, we have ghost writing. It cannot be a mimic. Never mind. Never mind. There's no point in checking. Because yeah, it can't be a mimic. Can't be an obake. Okay. But it has not turned that light back off. Still throwing things. Oh! Oh! Oh, yes, you did! This could very well be a mare. But again, any ghost can turn a light off. The mare is just more likely to do so. And it can never turn it on. That also goes for computer monitors and the TVs. Mares cannot turn those on either. As apparently they count as a light source. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's just how it works. Hello? What the hell was that? It was just boom. Let's see if we can get the mare ability, because I know it's right here. Still nothing, darn it. So the mare has a rare ability that when you turn a light switch on, it'll immediately turn it back off. Just as a warning, I have had other ghosts do this in a manner that seemed like the mare ability, but it was just a coincidence that the ghost happened to toggle the light switch right after I tried to do that. So just as a warning, sometimes other ghosts can do that. But if you have mare as a possibility and it happens to you, like, that's could be a very, very good indicator that it is in fact a mare. Excuse me. Hey, don't you blow out my lighter. How dare. How dare. And how dare you throw your cock at me, sir? Or ma'am? Who are you? Lisa! How dare you throw your cock at me? Redonkulous. Anyways. Oh, these ghosts. I'm assuming ghosts like, ghost event frequency is set to low. Because, like, these ghosts are not being active at all. This is kind of ridiculous. Like, one of my objectives is to get a ghost event. You would think. You would think by now. Hey, ghost, can you give me a sign? Where are you? Are you near? Where are you? Kinda wish I'd left my, Ouija board intact so that I can now drain my sanity faster, but, I didn't do that. So, you know. Alright, still no sign, no for sure sign of EMF 5. So technically, all of these could be EMF 5, but we have no way of knowing if it was EMF 5 or just a normal throw, so an EMF 3. Obviously, it wasn't a ghost event, so it can't be EMF 4, but... But we are getting almost close to mare hunting range. Has it turned the light off yet? Nope, still on. So I'm not sure if it's turning it off enough for me to think it's a mare. So is it just a bland-ass little spirit? Huh? Bland little spirit? No. Oh. Okay, so that was not a light switch toggle. So when a ghost starts doing a ghost event, the light in the room will usually shut off. And so that was not the ghost actually doing it. It was just the ghost event happening. Unfortunately. So that does not tell us anything. Just do that occasionally in the hopes I get the mare ability. Ooh, but that should have drained our sanity. Hang on, let's go see what our sanity's at. And that was just the ghost event, so not EMF 5. We are now in mare hunting range, though, so I am going to go ahead and turn off the light switch in that room. I don't know if it actually makes a difference or not, because it's still dark in that room. But just in case the mare still can't hunt just because the light switch is turned on, technically, we'll go ahead and just shut it off. And I'm going to hold a candle so that my sanity is being held at around 57%. Actually, nah, I'm just gonna let it drop. I'm just gonna let it drop. Because it is taking long enough that I'd rather just get into hunting range, smudge it, and see if it hunts before 3 minutes has passed. If it doesn't, it's a spirit. And we got a very bland ghost. Oh! Oh! Is it actually a mare? Is it actually a mare? Was that above 50%? Go, 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 go. Quickly, quickly now, quickly. I feel like we shouldn't have been below 50% at that point. Unless sanity drain is going a lot faster than I think it is. Let us see. Oh, I don't think we're dropping below 50%. So yep, that's a mare. So unfortunately, we just didn't get the mare ability. It never blew out any lights either. But also we have like no power, so I don't know how powerful the mare is. But clearly, spirits cannot hunt above 50%, so it cannot be a spirit. It's a mare. So, don't have to do a 3-minute long spirit test, thank God. Ugh. Ouch. Because it can't, obviously, oh, hopefully it's not a Fae. What if we got duped? Sounded normal speed. I forgot. Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm like, I forgot that we could have been fooled by the Fae, but I still think it would have been faster when we did get hunted, so, okay. We were good. We were good. But look at that. Look at that. $3,000. Here goes the levels. Nice. Such a fun payout in only, what, an hour of work? And honestly, could have gone a lot faster if we had had easier ghosts. Because, like, the Banshee was not really acting like a Banshee. Mare is always a little bit of a rough one to try and test for. Obake was easy. Like, if you gotten 3 ghosts like that in a row, you could have been done with this in minutes. But we had to actually do some real testing on that one. But it's still going. Look at all of that. Oh, so much fun. This is a good challenge. I like this one. I like this one. I really wish they would kind of tell us what we were working with, but I still believe it's probably all evidence turned on. But there's no real way of confirming that. We just know Mare wouldn't have had freezing temps or EMF 5. That's really all you can check for. Or fingerprints, obviously. So yeah, hopefully it's all evidence. I'm not actually sure at this point. But anyways, there we go. There is this week's challenge. Check back next week. I'm gonna try and make it so that I post these every Monday. We'll kind of see. That might have to change. Like I might have to end up posting it on a Tuesday. We'll see. But I will try my hardest. Thank you guys for being patient while I'm trying to work through and redo all of my old guide videos. It's unfortunately quite a bit of a process trying to get the ghost that I need to remake ghost guides, but I'm working at it. Hopefully I'll have one soon ready to go, but like I said, my goal is to post at least once a week on YouTube. I've kind of been slacking. There's been a lot going on in life recently, unfortunately, but again, thank you guys for your patience. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything, and I hope to see you again next time. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye!